Download the AllStar app. Make your picks for UFC fights, challenge your friends, level up and win prizes. Link in description. Get it now.
UFC Vegas, right? You had Timirez Vidal facing off against Melissa Gatto, right? So Gatto, she punches Vidal in the boob. And then Vidal immediately turns away and Melissa Gatto swarms, fight is over.
Yeah.
Right? So when you watch the replay, you see Vidal getting hit in the breast, in the left breast, I believe. And it looked like it really affected her, impacted her to the point where she couldn't continue and defend herself, and then she got beat up, right, and got TKO finished. First time ever, I think, in the history of, well, at least the UFC, that this has happened. And I'm just thinking, like, should we consider boobs like balls?
Well, so I think whatever it is with the situation with the fight, there just needs to be clarity. So like whether we decide it or not, the fighters need to know, because I feel like the TKO happened because she was unaware of what they would do. Yeah, like in her mind, it's like, yeah, it's penalty. Like, yeah, or penalty or like give me time kind of thing. And the referee didn't stop it. And then she got swarmed, and you could see from her like body posture, it was like in her mind, duh, he's going to stop it. And he's just standing there. And so she got swarmed and gets TKO'd because of it.
Right. So as a result of getting punched in the boob, she basically relaxed when she would not have otherwise been in a position to relax, like with the referee intervention or whatever she was expecting. Yeah, then I think that was more of the issue than getting punched in the boob.
Well, it's also like a protect yourself at all times kind of situation. Like think of Michael Bisping pointing at his mouthpiece and then getting kneed in the mouth by Silva, right? He wasn't protecting himself while he was trying to point out that he needed to stop to get his mouthpiece. So there is a little bit of awareness that needs to be with the athlete of like, yeah, okay, you need that time, but you need to protect yourself while you make them aware, because you're in a fight. They're going to swarm you.
It's true.
Yeah, it's just the rules are unclear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Are boobs, are breasts, women's breasts that sensitive? That's the question. It's like, we're three men.
Yeah.
If we get punched in the chest, it's just a punch like in the arm, basically. You know, so we don't really feel anything, right?
Yeah.
But with women, it's like an attachment. Like it's something that's kind of, it's like a, what is it called? What is that called? When you have like a, what is this called?
What's what?
Fucking, I'm stupid.
An arm?
No, not limbs. It's like a extremity.
Oh, yeah.
It's like an extremity, right? The boobs are like an extremity, right? Like arms or legs.
I mean,
or even nuts.
Yeah,
like your balls.
I've trained with plenty of women, and they've told me, you know, like getting punched in the chest is not nice. Like it hurts, you know. It obviously it depends on like where or how you catch it or whatever, right? But that's the same with the nuts, right? Like, granted, pretty much every nut shot is crippling.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's maybe to that extreme of like a dude getting hit in the nuts, but there's definitely sensitivity there and everything. And I think it definitely can affect things.
Well, to the point where you're getting TKO'd though. Like, I wonder if it's like that. I wonder if it's like it hurts that much, because should we have different rules for women and men?
Yeah, they probably need like
Yeah,
women to be making the decision on these things.
Yeah,
on the cynical side of these things, is like it's a pretty large target that, like, what if you hit it by accident going for a body shot? You know what I mean?
But there's accidental nut shots as well.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Testicles.
That's true.
Yeah.
Clobbered.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah,
Like-
I just it makes, because it seems like they're not really changing rules in MMA. You know
No,
what I mean? Like,
they're trying to keep it.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to keep it because in a lot of ways, they're like, this is what gave us legitimacy is this particular rule set. So like, this is how we need to keep it. And it's like, but as time goes on, we have to adjust things because new situations are going to come up that we didn't think about.
Yeah.
Right. It wasn't that long ago that Dana White was going, women will never be fighting in the UFC.
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay, the biology is different. Things need to be thought out, you know, and whether that be like having, you know, sort of like, you know, legacy UFC athletes like Misha Tate and Joanna and like all those, you know, maybe they're the ones that start coming up with some female fighter roles that would
And
make
then
more
there's
sense.
also breast implants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some women have breast implants that fight. There's no nut implants,
True that.
nut enhancements.
Just here to have really large nuts.
I want them big.
They'd be like, yo, I gotta get my nut enhancements, man. Like,
What are you
around.
fighting for? I'm fighting
Yeah.
for those nut enhancements.
exactly. Right? Like,
Need
it
a wheel-
protects my nuts.
I want that third. I want that third ball.
Next thing you know, someone just needs a wheelbarrow for their nuts.
Yeah.
God damn.
But like, yeah,
like
what if,
Perry
what if
coming
they
out.
treated like breast implants like nut implants or sorry, testicle implants?
Yeah.
And you enlarge in your testicles with like some kind of like soft like silicone exterior, so your balls are just like, you know, like avocados, right? Two avocados. Right?
Yikes.
Just hanging, right? And then what if you get hit in those? Would they hurt?
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
no
don't
idea.
things like I feel like I've heard. I think it was like, was it someone got hit hard enough that the breast implants actually popped?
Yeah,
You needed
well,
like
yeah,
follow-up
that-
surgery.
It
or
happens in like car accidents where there are women
Saving their lives.
It actually saves.
something. You got airbags right
Yeah,
there, dog.
like I think it pops, but it actually like saves their heart from the damage or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
there's probably been, I think Max and me were talking about it like a couple days ago, but like, there has been incidences where like that was an advantage for
Okay.
whoever had the implants or whatnot.
I
right?
see.
But
Like-
I don't see nothing like that happening with like testicle enlargements.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
My life was saved by my testicle implants.
I just pointed my testicles towards the.
Yeah, there's no. It's like, yeah, I can't imagine a performance.
I just turned around and bent over, and like the bullet shot right through my testicles.
I mean, just fight someone, just end up in north south, and next thing you know, they just like are smothered,
just smothered.
by an avocado-sized testicle. Yeah. No, thank you.
That's
What's the name of that submission? What's the name of that submission where you just had a testicle enlargement in your fucking face,
jeez,
just
man.
raked over you?
German Pete would probably call that north-south sauerkraut.
Yeah,
north south sour.
that is.
Oh.
That's the German sausage right there for you, right?
I love
That's
that.
German sausage. Hey, we love German sausages, you know, but that could be the name, north-south sauerkraut.
Oof. Thanks, Pete.